What if Nezuko had become a demon hunter instead of Tanjiro? What if Tanjiro had become a demon? Anime Fried Chicken back once again with another Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba discussion video. Hope you guys are well. In this video we're going to cast aside what we know of the Demon Slayer story and continuity and ask ourselves, what if Tanjiro was the one turned into a demon on that fateful night? As a premise, it isn't too far-fetched. Nezuko is the second eldest sibling in the Kamado family. Perhaps Tanjiro caught a cold and Nezuko offered to head into town to sell coal that day. Returning late, she is warned of the dangers of travelling through the mountains at night. This is a world in which demons exist, would you believe? Nezuko waits until daybreak and heads back to the Kamado household only to find a massacre, all of them slaughtered. Tanjiro is the only one showing signs of life, barely warm. Racing down the mountain with Tanjiro on her back as quickly as she can, barely managing. She needs to get to a doctor. Ice grasping her lungs, she can barely breathe as she struggles down the mountain until he wakes up. Fangs, claw-like fingernails, split pupils where his round ones used to be. Okay, you guys get it, you know the story from here, but how would Nezuko fare as a demon slayer? Would Tanjiro be able to keep his composure as a demon? Let's get into it. Nezuko and Tanjiro's defense against Giyu would likely play out identically as it had done in the main story. Nezuko has been shown to think quickly in battle and would be just as competent as Tanjiro. Tanjiro's unconditional sibling love for Nezuko would have him guarding her from Giyu, and he would proceed to send the letter of recommendation to Urokodaki. We've seen over and over again Nezuko's tenacity in combat and her readiness to suffer wounds to protect Tanjiro. She would persevere through the training set by Urokodaki, earn his respect, and be taught the ways of Breath of Water. At this point, Tanjiro's empathetic nature would keep him on the same course as main story Nezuko, with him being a friendly demon, abstaining from human flesh and chilling in his recovery coma. I would like to think that Nezuko would complete the sparring battle with Sabito and boulder training quicker than Tanjiro had. Throughout the anime and manga, Tanjiro has always undergone training montages and mini arcs to achieve his power-ups. Demon Nezuko acquired similar boosts in strength and always managed to do so just in the heat of the battle when it was absolutely necessary. No silly shonen training scenes. Where she outclasses Tanjiro here, her more glaring weakness would be that she doesn't have his keen sense of smell. She wouldn't have the ability to detect where a demon was approaching from, how many there were, and the strength of the demon by how repulsive the smell is. However, this wouldn't stop her versus the hand demon. She would easily dispatch of the monster boss of the Wisteria Forest prison and pass the final selection exam. And that concludes part 1 of this series. Let me know what you guys think of what if stories and if you have any good what ifs for the Demon Slayer universe. Catch you guys next time. Cheers.